Discipline. Why do we struggle with it? And what can you do to fix it? Now, a little backstory. I've struggled with discipline for the majority of my life. I've always thought I had major ideas of what I wanted to do with the world. I always had these crazy views on the world that I just wanted to do, and I always wanted to just do them and just achieve my dreams. But discipline held me back, man. Discipline is the hardest thing to master on the earth. Being able to show up and do one thing repeatedly with no sight of progress is probably the hardest and the one skill that you have to master. You know, we are taught through school if something is not working out to quit, that it's failure. We are programmed from the day we went through school that if you're not seeing progress, stop. It's not for you. So this is when discipline comes in. Being able to push through and make changes to see results. You know, I like to think of it always comes back to me as just the gym, man. Think about the gym. You show up every single day with little sights of progress. You might get a pump one day, and you might be like, oh, I look good. But then once you leave that gym, back to normal. Or you might see you gain a pound or lose a pound in one day. Next day you wake up, it's back or it's gone. You know, everything, if you focus on results, you will always never be happy. You know, you have to focus on the process it takes to get results. You have to focus on the daily show ups. You know, I have a thing on my Instagram. It's called Daily Show Up. Every single day, 10 pull ups, I don't miss. 10 pull ups, sometimes 10 push ups, whatever I'm feeling that day. But those pull ups are the hardest thing I can do in a day. And that is my discipline. Because the first thing I started with was making the bed. You know, if you haven't started making your bed and brushing your teeth first thing in the morning, that's 100% what you should start with. And then you have to learn to build habits through discipline. And it all starts in the morning, man. If you're like me, I am not a morning person. I enjoy waking up at 8 or 9. Never rarely 9, but like 8 to 9, like 8 to 8:30 really is like was my sweet spot. Now I'm waking up at 6. That's a big jump for me, right? But it's all about discipline. It's all about being able to wake yourself up when you don't want to do it and get up and do something that you don't want to do. So, discipline, the reason why we struggle with it is because we are too comfortable. You know, think about it. If you had a gun to your head right now and they said, hey, you need to go make $1,000 today or you're dying. Or hey, you need to go lose 5 pounds today or you're dying. Guarantee you make it happen, right? I know I would. I'd be out there like hustling. So if you can learn to live like that, regardless of like any of that, like no gun, whatever, but if you can keep that hunger and find a way to keep your mindset in that mode, that is the strongest force that will take you from being a nobody to a somebody. That is what will change your life, is discipline. I had it wrong the whole time. I was always searching for motivation. I was always searching for the right thing to just set me off. But it was never that. It is always discipline. You know, like being able to not worry about the future and worry about now. Be in the present moment. Focus on what you can control is the true meaning of discipline. Because who knows what's coming in the future? And you hold the keys to right now. So you have to make your future, and that's through discipline. You know, discipline is just motivation that is acted on daily. Like seriously, think about it. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you're like on point, but then other days you feel like you fail. But if you're disciplined, even the days on point, when you're not on point, you don't feel like you fail anymore because you still got it done. Right? So you have to find ways to make it happen. Whatever it takes for you to get to that stage. For me, I was getting mad at my current situation. I used anger to my advantage. Now, it's probably not the best way to do it, but it works for me. So you have to figure out what works for you. because you gotta, if you are sick of the position you are in right now, you have to give up more. You have to sacrifice more. I never even thought about it until a couple months ago. I never thought I was going to be waking up early, doing all these crazy things, but it truly has transformed me as a person. I stopped doing anything I used to love. I used to love drinking. I used to love smoking. I used to love just eating like crap. Like, not like crap, but you know what I'm saying? Eating takeout and stuff all the time. Not good takeout either. I'm talking like McDonald's, Wendy's, not no like Chipotle. But I got rid of that out of my life. And I committed to my future self and said, I know this is going to suck. I know I'm going to lose a lot of friends in the process. I'm going to lose a lot of bonds I have made. But you have to go all in, bro. You have to go all in on your discipline, because that's what's going to build your purpose in life. That's why everybody's so lost, because they can't get discipline down, bro. That's really it. It's that simple. There's people, for instance, my clients, there's people that don't lose weight, and there's people that lose weight rapidly and are always on point. Those people that show up on point are always disciplined. They're really not cheating. I've had people come and tell me, like, yo, bro, look at my meals. I'm sitting there looking, they're in a calorie deficit, right? They're in, let's say, most time it's 400 to 500 calorie deficit if you're really trying to lose some weight with cardio. And I'm sitting there like, hey, man, like, I see your meals, but how have you not dropped any weight? Like, what is going on here to the point to where you're not seeing results? And most of the time, scared to tell me. But I know there's something going on there, because if your preparation meets action, you will always see results. There's no ifs, ands about it. Like, legit, I've seen a lot, bro. I've seen a lot of excuses. I've seen a lot of just people like lying about their discipline. It really doesn't take a lot, guys. It just takes motivation and focus, and then your discipline. That's really it. Motivation and focus. Shut out the noise. Shut out all your vices. Shut out all your comfortability, and just suffer until you get to where you are, where you want to be, and then give more to get to where you should be. So love all y'all, man. Subscribe for me. Let me hit 5K, bro. I just want to hit 5K. But I love y'all, man. Peace. We out.